If you want to lose weight, but you keep starting and stopping, diets last for 2 or 3 days, workout feel too hard, and motivation disappears almost instantly, then this video is actually for you. Because I am not going to tell you to starve yourself or cut out all your favorite foods or suddenly become super disciplined overnight. That's not realistic, and honestly, that's not how real weight loss works. Instead, I am going to show you a simple system, something you can actually follow even if you feel lazy sometimes, even if you are busy, even if you struggle with consistency. Because the truth is, most people don't fail because they are weak. They fail because they are trying to be perfect. And weight loss is not about perfection, it's about patterns. Think about it for a second. How many times have you said, I will start tomorrow? And either tomorrow never came or it came and everything fell apart in a few days. You eat healthy for one day, maybe two, then suddenly you have one bad meal and your brain goes, well, it's already ruined. And then you just keep eating more junks. That cycle is exhausting, but it's not your fault. It's the system you're following because you are trying to be perfect, and perfection doesn't last. What actually works is consistency. Small things you can repeat every single day. So let's start with food because this is where most of your result comes from. Around 70 to 80% of weight loss is what you eat. But that doesn't mean you have to give up on everything you love. You just need structure. And one of the easiest way to do this is something called plate rule. Imagine your plate is divided in three parts. Half of it is vegetables, anything like sabzi, salad, greens. One fourth is like protein, like eggs, paneer, dal, chicken, anything that keeps you full. And the one last thing or one fourth is carbs, roti, bread, rice, whatever you don't normally eat. This works because a vegetable gives you volume without too many calories. Protein keeps you full for longer and carbs give you energy. So you are not starving yourself. You are just balancing your food, and when your body feels satisfied, you not naturally stop even overeating. Now here is another thing that most people ignore: liquid calories. This is one of the biggest hidden reason for weight gain. Things like sugary tea, cold drinks, packaged food or juice, they add calories very quickly, but they don't make you feel full. So you drink them and still eat your regular meals. That's extra calories without you even realizing. A very simple fix: switch to water, lemon water, or even black coffee if you like it. It sounds small, but think this one changes alone can make a big difference over time. Now let's talk about cravings because this is where most people struggle. You don't need to completely eliminate cravings, that's not realistic, but you can manage them better. Instead of cutting everything out, start making smarter swaps. If you feel like eating chips, try something like roasted snacks or homemade alternatives. If you are craving something sweet, go for curd with a little honey or fruit. The idea is not to punish yourself, but to give yourself something satisfying with fewer calories. And over time, your taste actually starts to change. Now, let's move to exercises. Most people think you need a gym to lose weight. You don't. A gym can help, but it's not necessary. When what you really need is movement. Simple daily movements. I'm not saying gym is not useful. It is useful. It is important. But still there are many people who cannot go to gym. So it's for them. Sometimes as basic as walking 8 to 10,000 steps a day can make a huge difference. Walking is one of the most underrated tools for fat loss. It doesn't feel too hard, it doesn't strain you, and most importantly, you can stay consistent with it. The and consistency is what actually gets result. If you want to add a workout, don't jump into long, intense routines. Start small. Even 5 to 10 minutes is enough in the beginning. For example, you can do 30 minutes of or 30 seconds of high knees, 30 seconds of jumping jacks, then rest for 30 seconds and repeat that a few times. That's it. Or you can just dance around your room, just play a song and dance around your room. That also gonna work. That is gonna work. It might not feel like much, but these small actions add up. The biggest mistake people make is doing too much too quickly and then quitting completely. And now let's talk about the most important part, your mindset. Because without the right mindset, nothing else will last. The biggest mistake people make is thinking in extremes. It's either I'm eating perfectly or I have completely failed. But that's not how weight loss works. One unhealthy meal doesn't ruin your progress. What matters is your overall pattern. So if you eat something unhealthy, don't panic, don't feel guilty. Just go back to your normal routine in the next meal. No punishment, no overthinking. Because guilt is what keeps you stuck in that cycle. A very simple rule you can follow is the 18-20 rule. Eat balanced, healthy meal 80% of the time and allow yourself flexibility 20% of the time. This way, you don't feel restricted and you are less likely to binge. Another helpful trick for cravings is to delay them when you feel a craving, don't act on it immediately. Wait for 10 minutes and drink some water. A lot of times cravings are not real hungers. They are just habits, boredom or emotions. And when you give it a little time, it often passes. Now if we simplify everything into a daily routine, it looks like this. Start your day with water, eat balanced meal using the plate method, avoid unnecessary snacking, stay active by walking whenever you can, and try to keep your dinner a little lighter, little earlier. Okay, and that's it. No complicated rules, no extreme restrictions, just simple habits that you can actually repeat every day. And remember, you don't have to change everything at once. Start small. Maybe today you just focus on drinking water. Tomorrow you add a short walk. Then slowly build from there. Because real transformation takes time, but it lasts. At the end of the day, you don't need motivation every single day. You need a system that works, even on the days you feel like nothing is working. So don't wait for the perfect time. Don't wait for Monday. Start today, even if it's just one small step. And if you are actually serious about starting, comment start below. And I want to see how many of you are still committed. And if you want more simple and realistic weight loss tips like this, make sure to like this video, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you, guys.